Hi everyone, it's Pete from Product Sean Business Advice and Consulting. Today is Wednesday, the 25th of January, and I will mostly be talking about marketing, but there are other considerations that have come up over the week in discussions with clients. So marketing, a very important and fundamental part of any business in aiming to reach clients and tell them about what it is that you offer. Now, over the years, things have become far more accessible to us with the use of the web and the internet. But there are different ways of approaching marketing depending on what stage your business is at. Fundamentally, there are things that all marketers consider as logical and normal. And these evolve around initially the 4 Ps: product, price, place, and promotion. So when you're thinking about offering a product or service, you need to define that product. You need to give that product a price, a value in the marketplace. You need to decide where you're going to market that product and to which audience, and you need to promote it. Now, this is where things have evolved, because you'll see the 4 Ps over here, and you'll see the 9 Ps over here now, because as the zeitgeist changes, there are more considerations to add to what we offer. Now, in the current light of things, pre and post-pandemic, there have been changes. Now we talk about how things involve people far more. We need to plan more consciously and preparedly for the market we're actually dealing with to understand it better. I've talked about this a lot, but I'm trying to hit it home. When we talk then about the product, we're qualifying that product in the grand scheme of things in a way that it relates to the place we're selling it in, but then also what makes us do it, what gives us the reason for doing that, and why we're so passionate about it. Then we go into the presentation of that proposition and how we're going to promote it using what tools available to us. So whether it be Google Ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, you're using TikTok, and whether you're using paid for or free point of use advertising itself. This is what we call the organic side of it, when you're actually starting to inform people and garner an audience to what you have. Then we go into that price consideration, and after doing the research that I've already spoken about, you'll have an idea of where you're going to price your product. So that's very important too, because that's going to define how your business does business in the future, and whether you need to trade down, or if you're lucky enough to be able to trade up. You've got to think about the partners that are going to help you do this. Now, that may be the businesses or the platforms I've spoken to you about, but it also may be people that you use to enhance things, like building a website or doing social media for you. And this is where you start to interact with those people again. So it comes full circle. But these are the 9 Ps of consideration that may come into play now. We've already spoken about doing the research and qualifying that audience. In organic terms, that is what you'll start doing. You'll start telling people about your idea or what you're planning to do, creating that anticipation for them. Excuse me. So this is about setting the scene. This is not when you're paying, because what you're looking to do now is gather people who have an interest in what you're offering. Eventually, you'll be paying to market directly to them. But at this stage, you're building your audience. So think very constructively about where you'll go and how you'll use the different platforms available according to your target audience. So as you're building this, you're informing people and also getting market research done at the same time, asking people for their feedback, putting out a poll. What do you think? I'm going to be offering these colors. I'm going to be offering these ingredients. I'm going to be offering these scents, smells, tastes. These are the sorts of things that you start to inquire about to qualify your idea even further. But to get that audience, you need to reach. So when you're thinking about this, you need to have an idea of how big or how small you want to be. And this is where the customer interaction bit comes in from the last week or so. Not everyone wants to be a Zuckerberg or a major power. I'm trying to think of the other ones now, but in their industry sector. They may just want to have a nice, profitable business that does well for them and that they can manage effectively without the need to put all these Elon Musk style bravado mails out there and big bucks and all of that, enough to do what you want to do. So if you don't need to spend a lot of money on marketing and you can get your message across effectively, particularly at the early stages of a business, then embrace that. There is no pressure for you to aim for the stars and reach them. It's an aspirational thing that you can hope for, but you're in control. You can decide how much you spend. You can decide on the resources that you employ to do what you need to do to get what you want. So that's kind of it for this week, but a bit longer than anticipated, but hopefully you found it useful. And if you do want to get in touch with me, once again, here's the information here. And you can also find me on my social media channels over here, where I'll also be putting these videos out. So have another great week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. All the best. Bye now.